I'm back with Tami, and there's a mystery man. First of all, let me say that I snoop and dig on Instagram, and so I'm a little nosy, and I have been wondering about your relationship status, because I did see that you were listed on Houston's
hottest singles in
Bachelorette area, but then I see this man here, and then I saw a picture kind of like a subliminal picture with him in it, but I couldn't see his face, so I'm like looking in the comments or whatever. So can you kind of let me know who this gentleman is?
Yes, this is my boo, my baby boo, Reggie. And I'm very private when it comes to my relationship, so I feel like in order to have a good relationship, there's no signs of it on Instagram.
Okay.
So I've always just been kind of quiet in that sense.
Okay.
But I felt like.
How long are you guys in an exclusive relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like, and I was going to say this, I don't feel like you've ever really brought who you were dating out in public.
No, even the whole time I was on Basketball Wives, I was in a 5-year relationship, and we kept that completely like, that's your thing, I'm over here doing my thing, and that's always worked, you know what I mean? I think I'm taking a chance right now. Because, finally I'm like, let me just be open and honest about what's going on in my life, and I've always been an open book, and so now I'm, opening up this part.
Aren't you a little scared to be in her kind of world? I don't know if you're in her world already, okay, so you're not a celebrity.
No, I'm not none of that. I'm just a regular old dude from Houston.
So we need to go down south to find this man. Is that where? I have a lot of single readers. So is that where you need to go?
It is. The pickings are very nice in Houston. I will say that. Although, we deal with a huge age difference in our relationship.
Oh, okay.
So, 17 years.
Really? I thought you kind of looked kind of young, but you look young too. So you don't know. Okay. So I'm excited now. Not that I wasn't before. So I want him to tell me, how did you two meet?
We would go out to Coupledom, the restaurant in Houston.
Okay. I've heard of Coupledom, but I don't know why.
So when me and my friend first pulled up, he was trying to talk to her friend, but she kind of like snubbed him. So we like, all right, we got out, walked in, went by the bar, wasn't no seats. So we went back to the hostess table. She seen a young nigga, you know what I mean, was digging me, told me to come sit down. And, we just started talking.
Okay, so you guys met out, so you just started talking. So, and we met in Houston. But I'm sorry, I want to go back. You're not nervous at all about her being, people knowing her and her being on TV?
I'm not an insecure person. I'm not nervous or nothing. I got my own shit going on.
Okay.
She got her own stuff going on, so we just meet in the middle.
Okay. And so, and why are you laughing? I'm just trying to get in, just trying to feel what's going on. So why do you want? Not you want, but why are you comfortable enough for people to know that Because before you weren't.
Right. I think I'm at a point now where I have to expose that part of myself. I'm constantly trying to figure out ways that, Tami, can you use your life as whatever?
Okay.
And so in this moment, I know that there are a lot of women out there, like, for me, the age difference was an issue, and then it wasn't an issue. And so I know there are a lot of other women out there going through the exact same thing, older women, younger men. So now I'm just trying to expose that part. And if there are any things that them looking at our relationship, how we deal with each other, can help them or make them feel more comfortable in their situation, that's kind of.
How do your daughters feel about the age difference?
Oh, my daughters love him.
Okay.
They love him. They just like, well, Mom, you're like a young mom.
Yeah.
He's like an old soul, so y'all kind of work.
So
But he is closer to my oldest daughter age than he is to mine.
How close?
7 years.
Oh, okay. Well, what is the biggest challenge about the age difference? Is there a challenge at all about the age difference?
Well, when I go to the movies, I want to see The Butler or something like that. Where he wants to see like the Ninja Turtles.
But
you really do want to see Ninja Turtles?
I wanted to see I love Ninja Turtles as a kid, and the movie looked alright to me.
Right. Okay.
I wanted to see it.
Were you born and raised in Houston?
Yeah, I'm from Houston, born and raised.
Okay. Did you know who she was beforehand?
When I first met her, I didn't know who she was.
Okay.
Until we started talking, and that's when I learned.
And then did you see her beat some people up on the show? Or did you go back and look at old clips of Tami jumping on people?
Nah, I ain't gonna look at old clips, but I remember seeing a couple episodes. She getting violent.
What do you two enjoy most about the relationship?
For me, personally, she's just a real person. You know, she's a genuine person. And for me, that's been hard to meet, just genuine female.
Really?
You know, she's a real person. That's what I love about her.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's an admitted womanizer in his past because he just felt like all women wasn't worth anything, or they're out to get something or whatever. So he was coming from that place, and I was coming from a place of like I can't trust men based on my previous relationships, and it's kind of like we're both, I don't know,
it's kind of like
wounded but help each other through by being together.
He seems really reserved though to me. Does he talk?
Now you know what. See,
he seems like he kind of, things may stay in here for a minute, and then you don't know, or whatever. Okay.
They do.
All right.
Yes.
But I talked to people before. I'm not, and I mean, I'm still talking to her, but I'm still seeing you, chill or whatever. But you don't want nobody to. I don't know. I think it's a nice balance because
that's what I said.
You may not want to like the party.
To my yang.
Yeah. Not that he's a dud.
No.
I'm saying maybe you want.
Because he turns up too. I mean, but he can get riled too.
Okay, I'm sure.
But most of his demeanor is just calm down. It's gonna be okay. You don't need to act like that. You need to change how you talk. You need to tighten up.
What does tighten up mean? Calm down.
Yeah, like
get your shit together.
Oh, that's a nice way to say it. Tighten up. What do you do for a living?
I own a trucking company in Houston.
Okay. Yeah. Trucking, like you drive trucks?
Nah, I don't drive. I own trucks. I buy them and put drivers in them, and they go.
Okay. And then, do you have children?
I don't have no kids.
Do you want children?
I do.
Okay. So, the ovaries. Are we gonna push one out? Or are we gonna get fertility? Are we gonna get adopted? What are we gonna do here? Because I feel like this is important.
Speak.
I'm sorry.
It is important. I'm so glad I got this hat on. I don't know what to do.
And I'm putting you on the spot, Tammy. Yes. I'm so sorry. I'll only ask a few more questions. I'm almost done.
We've talked about it. We've had several discussions. It's up in the air right now.
Okay. How do you feel about that? You really want kids?
I need one.
You do need, yeah. Okay. Would you be cool with adopting?
No, I don't want to do the adopting thing.
Okay.
If it goes to that situation, probably like a surrogate.
Okay.
Some of that nature.
Okay.
I can understand she probably want that stress on her body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Oh, he's so nice. Have you met his parents or?
No, not yet.
Okay. I'm all up in the business. I'm going to stop. That was my last really, really personal question.
Not yet.
Okay.
And I think that's my doing.
Okay.
Because I'm not much. I'm the same age as his parents.
No, you're not. Well, maybe you could.
I'm close to his mom's age.
Okay.
May she rest in peace.
Are you scared? Well, obviously you're not, but are you scared like when people find out you have a boyfriend and they're going to be like, she's a cougar, she's a cougar?
Didn't I tell you that?
That's
my number one thing.
That is scary though.
I am so afraid I'm just going to be labeled the cougar of the century.
Because there's a double standard. Because a man can be 60 and have a 25-year-old, and it's we kind of be like, but they get to do it. So, but when we do it, it's
a whole big production.
Y'all take cougar as like an insult.
Yes. But now MILF is different.
Yeah. But I think you fall in that category too. But I don't feel like you're old enough for MILF.
Well,
So you have kids,
okay.
So you're in that MILF lane.
Wrapping up, what do we is he going to be on the if the spinoff happens? He will be on the spinoff.
Yes.
And you're going to let people into that part.
I'm going to let people into that part, and it's a crazy lane.
What's the big? What do you guys argue over all the time?
Everything.
Like what time they leave, or where to eat, or like
everything.
Okay. What's the silliest argument?
The silliest one? They're all not, they're not silly to me. They're silly to them or, other people. But
she likes to argue, and I don't. you probably could
I can
tell
tell.
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just kind of like ignore, shrug off, and that just make it even more mad.
The serious argument would probably have to be if you look in that direction a little too long
Okay.
and something's over there
Okay.
that I feel you shouldn't be looking for 3 minutes.
Like, if I
You should give it a good 1 minute,
If I didn't
but
know
not
this
3
person right
minutes.
here, you know, if I didn't know this person, then I just do like this here. I want them.
Tammy, you know, that surprises me.
Nah, that's weird. That's my everyday life.
Tammy. Oh, we're gonna have to work on that. What, 60 seconds is the limit.
Man,
Less than 60.
most nanoseconds.
Do you feel insecure by younger women?
Yes.
Okay, I can understand that. Anybody younger, okay, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Because you can't keep up with these young hoes. They don't. They have to
I know
work.
I can't,
They can stay up all night.
But that's my point is that he, you know, is more age appropriate with that particular demographic than with me. And so, yeah, of course I would be insecure because, like you said, I can't be out at the club. I can't be twerking.
Gotta go to bed.
My knees is bad. I can't get all down there with it twerking all night.
Okay.
And I don't have that much ass to do it anyway. And you know, so I have real bills and expenses. You know, I have a mortgage and car, you know, and all that stuff, and they have really no responsibility. But that's where, you know, kind of where he's at in terms of age.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I really appreciate you sharing this moment. I hope I see more of him, and we can pull more talking out of him. Is there anything else you want to share about the relationship that I haven't already? I've been asked about the mom and everything.
Yeah, you went in.
Sorry, it was either on camera. I was going to ask you off camera.
Kids, you did. I'm like, oh Lord.
Sorry. Is there anything else? I know. I'm sorry. Is there anything else you want to talk about before I let you go?
No.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Bye.